Mm. Guys, how are we doing today? Today I'm gonna be telling you about my diet and what I eat on a regular day. Let's go. As an international student in Canada, eating the right amount of food can be very difficult, which is why it is very important to plan your meal, okay? So that you have the right amount of macronutrients and micronutrients. Now, what are those? Let's get into that. Okay, so you know your macronutrients, right? Which are your carbs, your protein, and your fat. Macronutrients, they are your fruit and your veggies. Okay, they're the ones that give you your vitamins and your minerals. So some of the proteinous foods that I eat: my peanuts, sardine, spam, not what you're thinking, but some kind of luncheon meat. I've got my beans here. I've got my milk here. Ooh, I've got my chicken frank something here, and I got eggs here. Okay, so these are my proteinous foods. Now to my carbs. I've got my cereal here. I've got oats here. Well, it's still cereal. I've got bread here. I've got my rice here. I've got my noodles here. Typical student food. I've got bananas here. I've got corn here. I've got sweet potato. So I prefer this one to the orange one. The orange one is just the plantains. Oh, these are my favorite food. Fried plantains. If you cook this for me, I'm dating you for sure. Snacky carbs. I would say I got my dried cranberries here. High fiber. Fiber is still carbs for you. Sugar and some amount of protein, about 3 grams, but mostly carbs, 14 grams of carbs. And I've got Chips Ahoy! Yeah, I love these cookies, man. So those are my snackable carbs, if that's a word. It's macronutrient, which people don't really like. It has a bad name on it because it's fat. People think it makes them fat, but fat actually makes you energized. Oh, I haven't stated the functions yet. So proteins gives you the muscles, it builds your muscles and your cell and whatever. Carbs make you fat, like they produce fat in your body, and which is used to like produce glycogen and stuff. So your fat and oil, I don't know. Some of these foods that are proteinous actually have fats. Like, for example, this one contains lots of fat in it, and peanuts contains lots of fat in it. So, depends, right? Some foods can have high protein. Some can also have high fats in them. But these ones are mainly fat, and this one is also protein, but mostly fat. The avocado. So what's my diet like? Before we get to that, I just want to let you know I have a fast metabolism, okay? So I burn fat rapidly and I lose weight rapidly. They're about the same, I guess. So I have to eat so much like proteins and carbs to keep up with the amount of fat that I'm burning. Let's say, for instance, you're trying to lose weight. So you would have to reduce your carb intake to the barest minimum, okay? Drop it to about 20%, increase your protein to about 30 to 40%, actually 30 to 35%, and your fat, increase it to whatever percentage that's left. All right, planning on losing weight, please do not stop eating your carbs, okay? Everything is essential. Even though it adds fat to your body, it's still essential. So which is why you have to add your workouts to your meal plan and burn the fat, okay? Burn more fat that you're eating. It's kind of like math. If you're trying to gain weight, double the amount of protein intake, okay? Well, basically food intake, right? Increase your calorie intake. Well, here's the truth. If you wanna gain weight, okay, if you wanna increase your body mass, I would suggest not just relying on food, like your basic normal food, okay? Add your supplements to it, not your steroids, all right? I didn't use that. Use your basic protein powder, all right? Just get one that's really good. If you need help getting a really good protein powder, let me know, because there are lots of protein powders out there and some of them are not really great for your body. The previous one that I used to use, I'm not gonna say its name, but it ruined. Sometimes it just makes my stomach upset, right? But I stopped using it a long time ago, and I'm using a different one now. But if you need help getting a really good protein powder, just let me know. Problem you encounter when you increase your protein intake would be gas. Oh, yeah, especially when you have lots of beans and eggs and all that stuff. So yeah, it does give you bad gas. Okay, what I like to do is when I eat, I like to measure the amount of protein that I eat. Okay, I'm not really great with math. For those of you who know me, you know for sure I'm very bad at that. Okay, so I don't really measure the amount of calories or whatever that I eat. I just go with what my gut tells me. Yeah, I would suggest using a calorie calculator. If you're trying to lose weight, okay, decrease your carb intake. They contain lots of sugar, lots of fiber, lots of starch, and what do those do? They add fats to your body, all right? So decrease your carb intake, increase your protein intake, spike it up really high, all right? And increase your fat intake. So decrease your carbs to about 20%, your protein intake, take it up to about 30 to 40%. And your fat can take the rest of the percentage that's left, okay? If that makes sense. What do I eat on a regular day? That's a very good question. Usually I like to cook beans, the Nigerian way. I don't buy the ones in a can. I'm not used to that. So I usually cook beans or I boil egg usually, As a student, you usually don't have the time to cook most of the time. So I just boil the egg quickly and eat it, about 2 eggs. Because, eggs increase your cholesterol levels. So I like to eat about 2 eggs per day. I like the sweet potatoes, so I cook those. I boil those and just add my vegetable sauce to it. Now, going to the vegetable sauce, usually I just throw in spinach, mushrooms, what's it called? Sweet peppers, zucchinis, anything that's veggie goes in there. So I don't usually use, whoa, that's a very bad grammar. I don't usually, I don't use spices like basil, oregano, and all that stuff because, yeah, they take time. My time, I guess, adding lots of things inside. I like them, but I don't know why I don't use them actually. But they're good, okay? Add them to your meal whenever you can. Typical breakfast would be a bread with milk and hot chocolate in it. And I like to add cheese in between my bread and butter or jam, whatever. I like to interchange between jam and butter. So for my lunch, that would be either beans or sweet potato or rice with veggie sauce on them, except the beans doesn't take veggie sauce. In the evening, a supper would be like, I don't know, noodles or whichever one fits, and I add egg to the noodles to make it much more, to make it have more nutrients in it, increase the protein in it. And I drink milk at night, milk in the morning, milk at night, and yeah, that's my basic food intake on a regular day, okay? Sum it all up, your diet will depend on your body mass and your metabolism, okay? So eat as much as you can if you're planning on gaining weight. Increase your calorie intake, increase your food intake, and I would suggest adding supplements to it. If you plan on losing weight, just decrease your carbs, okay? And burn the fat, work out. Also, if you plan on gaining weight, workouts too, right? So you're not building fat rather than muscle. You're building muscle rather than fat, all right? So increase your protein intake. Protein is the essential one among all of them, I guess. That's my own opinion. And do not forget your macros, okay? Your veggies and your fruits. Your minerals and your vitamins. So make sure you eat those too, okay? They play an essential role in your body, alright? Anyways, I hope this information was helpful to you, okay? I wanted to do a workout video, but I'm not feeling so great today. I'm having this weird back pain, so for now I decided to shoot this video, and I hope this was helpful. Hear your thoughts in the comment section, okay? And please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification. It's a bell icon, and yeah, that would be very helpful for me and for you. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.